Good morning, one and all. So, Good Friday, and going to do a little bit more printing today. So I've switched back to the Wham Bam build plate. Sorry, not the Wham Bam, the Ender, because I had a bit of adhesion problems the other day, and I think it's to do with the fact what happens when you get to the end of the spool is the material is either hardened. I suspect it's hardening, therefore the material flow and the way it adheres to the bed isn't quite as good. So I've had to cut off a small length of the hot end tubing, PTFE or nylon tubing, whatever they're using, because it was starting to block up in there by the looks of it. So you've got to keep an eye on the ender and the tubing that goes in there, because eventually what you see is you get layers where you just get gaps, and that's because the material flow is not going through correctly. And I don't know, I'm going to keep an eye on it, but it just seemed to be why, printers like the Prusa, which have, and others that have no Bowden tube, are much better with the extruder mechanism mounted directly on the head, and it just flows material straight into the head without the need for the friction the Bowden tube causes. So, yeah, it works, but that system isn't as ideal as you think. So I'll just show you what that looked like. We did we're doing the V-tail at the moment, and yeah, everything's flowing through okay. And this is the V-tail stabilizer. I'm going to print out next is the V-tail elevator, two elevator, or I think there's 4 parts in total. Yeah, so that one came out good. But I lost I lost a fair bit of material trying to print it on the Wham Bam because it just kept toppling over, and then I noticed there were hollow sections. Some lines were just all out of whack. So that bit's done. Next up then is because we did is to do these parts. I think it's V4, right? Yeah, and yeah. Again, I think I'll leave the same settings as it'll need top layers. Um, It won't need bottom layers because it's going to dovetail in. Uh, so I'm going to leave 3 top layers, 0 bottom layers, no adaptive layers, a brim of 3mm because I'm going to print one of these just to make sure it prints out okay rather than 2 side by side. Everything else is the same. Haven't really changed any settings. Once you get into print runs, you'll find you're not changing that much. Right, so let's give it a go. Okay, so that should come up to the printer. Yeah, so it's got its target of 260, 60 on the bed still. And we'll catch up with you later.